Today's Monday, May 25th. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. Warm today, but breezy, so forgive the wind sounds. Don't have a microphone today. Just using the microphone that came with the camera. Hive number 1 here is overwintered hive. You can see it's really pretty active today. Objective for this hive is to put some honey supers on it, as the hive has grown big enough to occupy all 3 chambers, and they need a little space for expansion, and they'll probably bring me some honey if I'm lucky. Hive number 2 also overwintered. It was a little slow to start, and as you can see, it's pretty active. I have to check and peek and see whether or not that top box is full and whether they're ready for a honey super. Hive number 3 got raided last week by me. I'll explain in a second. But this is just a small colony right now waiting for a queen. The original box had a queenless colony. There was a drone layer in here, and I harvested it to build a bunch of different hives. And now there's 2 or 3 operational frames in there with a queen cell. Hive number 4. This box is a package hive, started this year. Should be at the point where the bottom box is built out now, and hopefully they're moving up. Got a little bit of a slow start for the queen to get started, but it was building out nicely last time we take a look. If they've got enough, we'll probably remove that entrance reducer, but thus far we've been trying to keep it from getting robbed, so left it the way it is. Hive number 5 is a nucleus hive. And then what you're looking at there to the left is a queen castle, so that's hive 6, 7, and 8. And then off in the distance here is another nuke. The nuke in the distance, these 4 hives are chambers, and that middle hive, all were provided new queen cells, capped queen cells, in hopes of starting new colonies. So my objective today is to take a peek in these, see if the queen's hatched out, see what kind of progress they have, and looking over there at that hive, probably taking some of my spare boxes which I brought out and putting some honey supers on these other ones. So let me go ahead and get to work. Not exactly sure what I'm going to find in here. This hive seemed really small of all the ones that I built, and there's nothing in it. So failure number 1. I see 1 bee. My queen cell is still here, but no bees in the box. So I don't know if that queen cell is still valid or not. Interesting. Well, this is a failure, but gives you a sense of what I did. Cut a hole and just stuck that queen in, and they actually reattached it. So I don't know why the bees left this box. I knew there was a small amount. I wonder if this is still viable if I put bees in here. It's an interesting question in itself. So for now I'm just going to close this up and leave it be. Let's go take a look and see what we got going on over here. I was afraid about it. When I looked at this hive the other day, I was wondering if there was anything going on with it. I didn't see any bees leaving or coming. Let's hope we don't have the same results going on here in these hives. Small cluster of bees, to be expected, I suppose. Oop. Same story here. What's interesting is they've created a queen cell over here. Maybe they've rejected mine. If I were smarter, I would have put this over here with the brood. But sometimes I'm not that smart. Check the center one. See if this one has any better story. Mind you, I have no experience in doing this, so there's my queen cell, no bees. No bees in this one either. That's not good. And no bees in this one either. What the heck? This is not what I was looking for. There's my queen cells, no bees. No go, all three of them. What about what I'm going to find over here? So this hive is fully operational, good to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, no go. And what a shame. I don't know if I did it wrong, probably too cold, not enough bees. Maybe I put the queen cell in the wrong place, I don't know. But this one looks good. I looked through it, there's 3 or 4 frames of bees. And my guess is that they'll hatch out a queen, so I'm going to let them be. I'm not going to interrupt. Given I have bees coming and going at the entrance here, I think this hive is okay. I'm going to look and see what's going on in it. I can tell already I have a number of bees operational in the frame. I don't need to go any further. The goal was to make 6 hives out of one, and I have 2 of the 6. So 1/3 of the hives took. And I harvested everything I could out of this hive to make the other 6, so I really have a net gain of 1. Oh well. That's okay. I'm learning as I go, just like everybody else. So here's what I'm going to do. I have this queen cell that I put in here on Wednesday. There's no bees in the box. They all left for whatever reason, except for these little handful. I don't know if that queen cell is still viable. My guess is it perished in the cold over the last couple nights. But I have 4 of them just like that in the other boxes. So I'm going to open this up, and if a queen emerges, I'm going to go rescue the other ones. So I have to sacrifice this one to see if the other ones are still viable. I can't think of any other way to do this. So here we go. There she is. She would have been a queen. Partially developed. No go. So, cold got her. Now I'm curious as to whether any of these are any good either. No. So I'm going to harvest this queen for what it's worth and put her in a jar. Since she was a queen, maybe she has enough pheromone or something in her. But what a shame. I'm going to put this frame in one of those. It's got nectar, it's got whatever in it. Might as well take advantage of it. But my queen is a no-go.